I'm Mugira Umri. Welcome back. This is our first class, okay, for class 5th mathematics. So as far as your previous session, you people are having many doubts. This is not little bit clear. So let me make it clear and let me go on overview of all the lessons which are being completed in our previous module. Okay, so we will just go through it. I'll not give you in detail, but just the concept of each lesson, I'll make it very clear. Is it understood, children? Okay. So firstly, all the notes also I'll just provide you with the definitions and the problems. Each and every problem is being taught to you as far as I'm concerned. If at all it is not taught, children, as per the notes purpose, firstly, the way you write your notes, mathematics notes, the definitions and then the concept, then related problems, extra problems, and then you will just solve the textbook problems. So those all overview I will give you in your My Class Campus app. Okay, children? Yes, I'll make a PDF of that and I'll give you. And apart from that, for your practice, the more you practice, then only you will get the mathematics subjects. And it is compulsory that you have to practice daily. Okay, so I will just go through the completed lesson. Okay, the main concept I'll just make you understand, and few problems, some pick out problems I'll make you do it. Okay, children. So firstly, the first chapter, mathematics, bigger numbers. Chapter 1 is bigger numbers. So in your previous classes, you have learned that in your 4th class, 3rd class, you have learned that the smallest digit, the smallest one digit number is 1. Yes, the biggest one digit number is 9. The smallest 2 digit number is, yes, what is the smallest 2 digit number, children? The smallest one digit you can say as 1. Okay, biggest ones will be 9. And then if you go on with the smallest 2 digit, 10. Biggest will be 99. And then if you go on with the 3 digit, smallest will be 100. So let me make it clear in the form of a, okay. So smallest, biggest, largest, greatest, whatever. You can say it anyway. So 1 digit if you say, it is 1. 2 digit is 10, smallest. 3 digit is 100. So you can see that the digits are increasing. This is only 1 digit. These are having 2 digits, 1 and 10. This is called 2 digits. And you can see here it is 3 places, 3 digits. Okay. Then like that, if you go on, 4 digits, 1000. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the 4 places in a number. Okay. So now the same way for the biggest or the largest, if you go on, 9 is the last biggest number in 1 digit. Yes or no? Last number. After that, the smallest number of 2 digit will start. Yes. So the last number will become the biggest number, and the starting number, the first starting number of the digits will become the smallest. Okay. So 2 digit last number is 99. Yes, you can see here 99. 2 digits are there. Yes. Then 3 digit biggest number is, largest number is 999. So like that, we are just increasing the digits one by one. Then the what is the 4 digit biggest largest number? 9999. Okay. So how many places, how many digits are there in this number? 1000 is also having 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 9999 also have 4 places. Okay. Then, so the numbers more than 4 digits are called larger numbers. So the numbers which are more than 4 digits are called as what? Large numbers. So from 4,000 onwards, the large numbers will start. Okay. Then the next one, the smallest 5-digit number. So after this 9,999, what will become? That will become the smallest number. Okay. So it is 1,0,0,0,0. So what it is? 10,000. And you can see that how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 places are there. Yes or no? 5 places. So 5 digits. 1,000 is having how many digits? 5 digits. So like that, if you go on, it is called 10,000. The same way, the largest 5-digit number means 5 nines we should write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What it means? How many digits it is asked? That many digits you have to write in each digit. Okay? Understood, children, this one? I'm just going on overview. Okay? Anyhow, the problems are being taught. If it is relevant to understand the concept, I'll go through that problem. Okay? So the next one. The greatest, what is the greatest 3-digit number? The greatest 3-digit number is? What is the greatest 3-digit number? 999. How many digits it has? 1, 2, 3. So this is the greatest 3-digit number. When the greatest 3-digit number is added by 1 plus 1. Added means plus 1. What do we get it? 999 will give you the smallest 4-digit number. So what is the smallest 4-digit number? 1,000. Yes? So 1,000 will become the smallest 4-digit number. How many digits it has? 1, 2, 3. So 3 digits plus 1 will give you the 4th digit. From here, the 4-digit number will start. So the next one, if you just go on in the same concept, the greatest 4-digit number. So what is the greatest will become here? 4 nines. 1, 2, 3, 4 nines. Plus 1. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. Plus 1 will give me 5-digit number. Smallest 5-digit number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes or no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many digits are there? 5 digits are there. Is it clear? Okay. So these are all. You can even represent this in a place value chart. Yes or no? Like that, you can just go on with the 10,000. This is 10,000. After 10,000, what will you get it? 1 lakh. Yes? So the bigger 5-digit number. Now how will you read this numeral, children? 99,999. So no. Plus 1. Will give you how much? 6-digit number. So what it is? 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, lakh. So it is completely 1 lakh. Yes or no? So I'll explain you in detail the place value chart, children. The way we are just writing the names of the numbers. Okay. That also I'll explain. Don't worry, don't panic. Okay. So now it is 1 lakh. So 1 lakh is having how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits. So what is the greatest number will become? 9,99,999 plus 1 will give you how much? 1 crore. As far as I know, many people have seen the Crorepati show. Oh no? Yes, that's right. Yes. So now this is 6-digit number. This will become the 10 lakh. Okay. So 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, lakh, 10. It is 10 lakh. So it is 1 lakh here. So lakh is having also again, this is 6 digits. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits. Okay. So like this, the last one will be 1 crore. Crorepati show you have seen it, no? So how you will get 1 crore? After lakh, crore will come. 1, 10, 100, 10,000, 10,000, then lakh, 10 lakhs, then crore. Okay. So after lakh, 10 lakhs, you'll get crore. So what is that? It was the 7-digit number. So now 7 times you should write 9. So 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 plus 1. So this is the greatest number. So how you will spell it? 99 lakh 99,999. Yes or no? 99 lakhs 99,999 plus 1. What you will get it? The next part is the place value. So what you will get it here? 1 crore. It is. This was how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this one will be 8 digits. So in 1 crore you have 8 digits, 8 places. Okay. So you can see this. Now, how will you spell this numeral? 1 crore. Yes, 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakhs, 1 crore. So what it is called? 1 crore. So 1 crore is the smallest 8-digit number. Got it? Just an elaboration of the digits. Okay. So that you should not be like an illiterate in front of others. When they say you 1 crore, how many digits are there? So you should be ready to say the answer. Yes or no? Okay, children. So now let me explain you the place value chart and the period. Okay. The place value chart and the period. Okay, children? Place value chart. This is the Indian place value system. Indian place value chart and period. From small onwards you are learning, no? Question will be there. Write the place value of the underlying digits. Okay, so small numbers you have gone through. Now let us go on to the big sum. So firstly, what is this? Indian system of numeration. Indian system of numeration. Okay. So, starting from the left, 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. So I'm not writing the whole number. 10,000 THO. Okay. Then lakh. Then 10 lakh. Then crore. Okay. Done. So now, so these are the places. What are these, children? So these are the places. These are all called as the places. This is an Indian system of numeration. Now we will divide these places in the periods. We are keeping the commas. You have seen me keeping the commas in between. So now, firstly, this 1, 10, 100 comes under one period. So here, 1,000, 10,000 comes under 1,000. Then lakh, 10 lakh comes under lakh. And crore, as usual, it is the crore. Okay, and in crore also you have crore, 10 crore. Okay, so these are called as the, what are these called? Periods. Yes, these are called periods. Then nextly, let us write the shortcut of these places. So ones means O, tens means T, hundreds means H, 1,000 means TH, 10,000 means T dot TH, lakh means L, 10 lakhs means TL, crore means T. Done? Now let me take one number and let me represent it on the chart. So what do you want me to take the number? So I am taking the number as 4, 2, 6, 0, 5, 9, 2. Okay? You want to see? So firstly, how will you spell this one? So firstly, if I write it, it will be easy for you to spell it. So I am writing the number from the, starting from the 1, 2, 9, 5, 0, 6, 2, 4. So now as per the places, you will spell the number. So period 1, 2, 3 are in one column. Then these 10,000 and 1,000 are in one column. So I have differentiated the numbers by the comma. Yes or no? Now the same way I'll spell. See the way I'm going on, ma? It is lakhs. So what will I do? 42. Tens and ones and tens only. In lakhs you have ones and tens places. So it is 42 lakhs. Okay. One period over. Next period, the same way again, 1,000 and 10,000. So if you get ones and tens places, what you will say this one? 60. 60. One period. Okay. 60,000. 42 lakh 60,000. Now, the three-digit number, how will you spell it? 592. Got it? So, what is the numeral form of this number? 42 lakh 60,592. As simple as this. Yes? You want me to write it? So, it is 42 lakh 42 lakh then 60,000 60,000. So what I'm doing, I'm reading the number and then I'm adding the periods to the number. Yes, so 62,000, so 592. Is it clear? So understood the representation and the numeral form of the number name form of the numeral. Okay. So let me try out one more. Do you want me to do, children? I'll take one more number. So the number is 73985 116. Okay. So again, in the periods form, I'll differentiate it. Okay. Now I'll represent it under the Indian system. So starting from the 1, 6, 1, 1, 5, 8, 9, 3, 7. Got it? Now let me write the number name of the numeral. So 7 is in crores. So this period I'll take it first. So only 1 7 is there. There is no other number. So it is 7 crore. Done? Then the next period is the lakh period. So what is the number? 3 and 9. 3 and 9 comes over to 39 lakh. Add the period at the last. Then the next is the thousands period. 8 and 5. So what it is? 85,000. Add the period at the last. Done? Then what is the remaining? 1. So how will you go on with the three-digit number reading? 160. 160. So the number name of the given number. Is it done, children? Okay. Okay. So it is very clear for you. So this is the Indian system of numeration. Yes? Yes or no? This is the first and the foremost thing. You have to understand it and go through it very clearly. Okay? Some numbers I'll give you, children. Number names you have to write it by inserting the commas. Okay? Okay, children? Try that. Should I give you now? And I'll give you the answers in my class campus. You can cross-check it. So let me give you the numbers. for homework children. Okay. 6, 2, 1, 5, 3, 8, 7. First write the commas wherever we have to write it. Then write the number name. Okay. 7, 2, 8, 3, 0, 0, 1. Okay. Then 3, 5, 2, 0, 0, 7, 2, 8. Okay. So these are the numbers. Write the number name for this children. So by this you can even write the place value of the given digits. Okay. So you want me to just to show an example for that? The place value of the underlined digit. So let me take a number. So these are the homework problems. Okay, children. Don't worry. I'll give you the notes in my class campus app, children. Go through those notes and in the sequence, starting with the concept, definition, and then homework problems. Try it by yourself and make sure that children don't do the cheating part. Try by yourself first. Then afterwards, you cross-check the answers. Okay, children? Okay. Now, what is the next topic here? Write the place value of the underlined digit. From first class, you are learning the place value. Okay. So 2 digit. If I say you 25, what is the place value of 2? It is 10th place. 20. Yes or no? 10. If I go on with the 3 digit, yes, 367. What is the place value of 3 here? 200, 10, 1. So 3 will become 300 will be the place value of 3. Yes, the same way. If I go on with the 4 digit, 2, 2, 6, 5, 0. So what is the place value of 2 here? So first you start writing 1, 10, 100, 1000. So 1000 means 2 is 2000. So these are the place values. Clear? So like that, let me give you some big numbers, 10,000 or like that. Okay? You want me to give you some homework? Yes? So write the place value of the underlined digit. Some big numbers I am giving you. These are the number names. You have to write it. Then place value. Place value of the underlined digit. Okay. What is this number here? 2, 4, 5, 6, 3, 7, 8, 4. What is the number you have to find the place value? 4. Not 5, only 4. Okay. Only 4. This underlined digit you have to find. First represent the places and then write the place value. So what is the next number? 1, 9, 2, 3, 8, 0, 4. Okay. So what is the underlined digit here? 2. The 2 is the underlined digit. The next, what is the next number? 5, 4, 9, 6, 1, 0, 0. So what is the underlined digit here? 5. Okay, children? Yes? The small numbers anyhow you will do. Do the trial for the big numbers. Clear? Sure. So this is your homework part. Now, expanded form. Yes? You know, expanded form. We have 3 different methods of the expanded form. So what are those? So let me just go through it. Let me take a number. It is a 4-digit number. 1, 10, 100, 1000. I kept the comma after 3 places. Okay. So now 1, 10, 100. So how you will write it? What is the first form? Two thousand plus. So in the expanded form, you are aware that when you write the numbers expandedly, you will keep the plus symbol in between. Yes, what is expanded form? Expanded form of a number is written as the sum of its place value. Okay, sum and plus, you will do it in between. So 2000 first in the form of a written part. So 2000 plus 300, 3 is in 100 place, 300 plus 4, 10, 4, 10 plus 6, 1. So this is the expanded form of the given number. Yes or no? Yes, children? So this is the expanded form of the given number. So now what is the second method? So second method is 2 into 1000 plus. So 3 into, instead of 100 I am writing 100 number, numeral form, plus 4 into 10 plus 6 into 1. Yes, this is the second method. What is the third way? Third way. So 2 into 1000, you can combine it as 2000 plus 3 into 100, 300 plus 4 into 10, 40 plus 6 into 1, 6. Okay, so you can recheck the answer. After expansion also, the number forms the same. So how you will recheck the answer? Okay, now see 2000. While adding the numbers, you should write 1, 10, 100 and 1000 in a proper way under each other. Okay, plus 300. So 0, 0. 3 should come under 100 place. Plus 1. 4. 4 should come under 10. Plus 6. Writing of the numbers is very, very important, children, under each other. Then only you can do the addition in a proper way. So 6 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 6. 4 plus 0 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus 0 is 2 plus 0 is 2. So we got the number 2340. Clear? So this is the expanded form. So some more numbers I will give you as your homework, children. Try to do by themselves. Just some 2 numbers I will give you. Okay? Finish it up. It will be easy for you. Ways for these numbers. Expanded form of 3 ways. Okay? Then write the place value of the underlying digit. Yes, children? Okay. So the next topic is ascending order and descending order. And all the three ways you should write, children, expanded form. Okay. So the next topic is ascending and descending. So what is ascending order? Writing the numbers from smallest to biggest is called ascending order. So what is ascending order? Writing the number from small to big. Yes or no? Writing the number from small to big in a sequence is called ascending order. So what is descending order? Reverse. Yes. So descending order. So what is descending order? Writing the numbers from big to small. This was small to big. So this one is reverse of this one, ascending order, big to small. Okay. So from small classes you are learning this one. I hope all are perfect in this one. Okay. So the next one, the number with the greater number of digits is the great. Now if I take one digit, okay, 2, 6, 4 and 3, 4, 5. Now what is big in these two numbers? Greater number of digits. Okay, this is 3 digits and this is 3 digits. Yes or no? 1, 2, 3. But you should check the hundredth place. Whenever they are saying you to write in ascending order, check the hundredth place. Now which one is big? 3. Yes. How will you symbolize? 345. 3 is bigger than 264. So this is the same. Okay. Then next, the number that comes just before the number is called predecessor. Yes, just before. Pre, by the name itself you can understand predecessor means previous. Yes, previous number. Just before. That means what you will do? Minus 1. Just before. To get the just before number you will do minus 1. So no. So what is predecessor? Just before the number. Previous number. Okay. Then the number that comes just after successor. After number is called successor by the name itself. Success is only achieved for moving forward. Yes. So by the name itself, success is achieved in moving forward. So successor means add 1 to the number. You will get the successor. Okay, children. The next one is rounding off to the nearest. Related problems I'll give you, children. Ascending order, descending order. I'll just give you this one, okay? The next topic is rounding off to the nearest, rounding numbers, okay? So rounding numbers, I'll give you the worksheet, children. For this ascending and descending order, you can complete the worksheets and even I'll give you some problems. You want me to do some problems, children, ascending and descending? Okay, so let me do some problems. Some problems, let me solve it so that it will be easy and clear for you people to understand ascending and descending order. Okay, so let me take a problem, children. Write the following numbers in ascending order. So here numbers are 1, 9, 7, 8. 4-digit numbers I have taken. 1, 9, 8, 2. Then 2010. Then 2005. Okay. So firstly, you have to write the ascending order. So what is ascending order? AO. Ascending order means small to big. Yes, small to big. So to find out, all are 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, all are 4 digits. You can see here, all are 4 digits. So now in the 4-digit number, which number you have to check it? Now check the thousandth place. In these all numbers, this is the smallest thousandth number. 1 is the smallest. So now 1 you have, again 2. So when the numbers are same, you will check the next place, 100. So 100 place, here also 9, here also 9. Now again it is the same. Now check the 10th place. 10th place, here 7, here 8. Which is the small? 7 is small. So now this whole number will become the first smallest number. Yes? So 1978. This is over. Then afterwards, what is it? The remaining number which you left it. Okay? 198. So these two numbers over. Now you have the next competition with these two. Yes? So here also if you check it, in thousands place you have 2. So go to the next place. Check the hundreds place. Here also 0, here also 0. So now you will check the next 10th place. Here it is 1, here it is 0. So which is the smaller? 0 is smaller. So this whole number will become the next smaller number, 2005. So what is the remaining number? 2000. So now we have arranged the numbers in the order of small to big. Understood, children? Okay? Yes or no? 1978 smaller than 1982, smaller than 2005, smaller than 2010. Okay? So this is the ascending order of these numbers. So the next one, what is the number you can take? So let me take one mixed numbers of both 3-digit and 4-digit. Okay. So let me take 76, 5143, then 264, then 95. So ascending order means what again? Small to big. Writing the numbers from small to big. Okay. So now here you can see all the numbers are 3-digit, 4-digit and 2-digit. So now in this all, which one will be the smallest digits? 2-digit. So 2-digit is only 1. That is 95. So that will become the first smallest number. So 95. So then what are remaining? 3-digit? 3-digit. Two numbers are there of 3-digit. Yes. So now in these two numbers, which one is small, you have to identify. So first start checking the 100 place. Here 2, here 6. So in 6 and 2, which is the smaller? So you will write 264. Then what is the next 3-digit number remaining? 670. So now last remaining is the 4. 51. 514. So now we have arranged the numbers from small to big and all the numbers are included. Clear? So arranging the numbers from small to big is called ascending order. Done, children? Now let us do the descending order. So these were the numbers for ascending order. Now let me take some numbers, examples for descending order. So firstly, 3469, 4639, 6394, 94. Okay. So these are the numbers. Now you have to arrange them in descending order. So what is descending order? As far as the definition is concerned, it's descending order. D. D means descending, descending. Okay, arranging the numbers from to small. Arranging the numbers from big to small. Okay, so descending order means big to small. Now in these numbers you can see that all are 4 digits. Now firstly you will check the thousands place. So now what is the bigger number? Thousands place, which number is bigger? 9. So this number comes first. So 9,346 is the bigger number among all the numbers. Then the next is 6. So 6,394 is the next bigger number. Then the next is 4. 4,639 is the next bigger number. So now what is the remaining, children? 3,469. 3,469. Done? All the numbers are written. Is there any number left out? No. Done, children? Understood how to arrange the numbers in the descending order? Now let us try for the next number. So again, let me give you some number with all 3 digit and 2 digit in it. Okay? So in that, how will you arrange it? Let me show you. So the number is 5478. Then 96. Then 610. Then 7,400. So this is the mixture of 3 digit, 2 digit and 4 digit. So now as far as the descending order. What is descending order again? Arranging the numbers from big to small. So now from these all numbers you can see that this is 4 digit. 4 digit number will be the bigger number. Yes? So this is 4 digit and this is 4 digit. In this 4 digit place you will check it. Thousands place. First 3,000. Okay. 7, 4, 5. Which is bigger? 7 and 5? 7. So 7400 will come first. What is the next remaining 4 digit number? 5478. So this is 4. So what is the next one? Now 3 digit. So 3 digit what are they? This only one number. So that will be our number. So 600. So this is what is the number remaining? 96. 96. Is there any number left out now? Oh, all numbers are included and we have arranged from big to small. That is descending. So clear, children? So any of the type you can do it. It is very clear for you. Okay. Now the next topic, rounding the numbers to the nearest. Tens, hundreds and thousands. How you have to. So this also you have done in your previous classes. So overview of this one I will just see you children. Okay. Rounding the numbers. So firstly, so numbers are rounded for what, children? To get the nearest number ending with 3. Yes, to make the counting calculation of large numbers easily, we use this one, rounding off, approximate calculations. Okay, mostly when you go to the shop, what you will do, children? Yes, they will say you that if some groceries or some of biscuit packet is of 16 rupees. So 16 means it is difficult to calculate in your mind.
oral calculations will become difficult. So you will have to round up to some tens and hundreds and thousands. So let me round up that 15 to some, if it is 15 rupees, I'll round off to the nearest ones, I'll make it 10. Okay, and some more I have taken some, what you say, chocolates, Cadbury chocolate I have taken, it is of 37 rupees. Now 37 is also difficult for me, I'll round off to nearest 40. Yes. So what it will become, overall how much money I have to give to the shopkeeper? 40 plus 10, 50 rupees. Yes, the same part, that is called the rounding. Approximate calculations, oral calculations in our mind. To make the calculations easy, we do this rounding off to the nearest one. Okay. So rounding off to the nearest is rounding off to the nearest tens. First, rounding off to the nearest tens. Round off to the nearest tens. So nearest tens. What you will do here? What are the rules for that? Okay. It is a simple rule, children. Okay. So rounding off to the nearest means if the ones place, you have to check the ones digit in the number. Okay. If let me take one number as 972. So 972, I'll check the ones placed. So 972 lies in between. Yes? Where does it lies? It lies in between hundreds, tens, children. Just to calculate it. 972 lies in between tens part numbers, which is 970, 980. Yes? Because it is told to calculate for tens, round off to the nearest tens. Okay? Now you will check for rounding off to the nearest tens, you have to check the ones placed. Okay? Check the ones place. So in ones place it is 2. So what is the first rule of rounding off to the nearest tens? Firstly, you have to check the ones place digit, and then in the ones place, if the numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you will round off to the smaller side. So what will be the smaller side? This smaller side, and this is the bigger side. So when the numbers are less than 5, you will round off to the smaller side, and if the numbers are 5 or more than 5, 5 or more than 5, yes, that means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you will round off to the greater side. What is this? This is the greatest. So now check the ones place 2. So what is the ones place 2? So 2 is less than 5. So less than 5 means what is the rule? You will round off to the smallest. Yes, round off to the smaller side. So what is the smaller side here? 970. So now 970 to nearest, round off to the nearest is 970. This is the approximate value, not exact. It is called as the estimated or the approximate value. Okay. So this is called rounding off to the nearest tens. Okay, children. This definition and those all I'll give you in your My Class Campus app. Okay, and some problems also I'll give you, and even I'll give you one worksheet, children, so that it will be easy for you to do the calculation part. So the next one is round off to the nearest hundreds. Round off to the nearest hundreds. So this was tens. So round off to the nearest hundreds, the next one. So what you will do, the same rules here. But what is the next only difference in between tens and hundreds? You have to check the ones digit in tens. Tens, nearest tens, you have to check the ones digit. But in the hundreds, round off to the nearest hundreds, you have to check the tens digit, tens place. Okay. Yes, so I'll explain you with the example. Let me take the same example. Yes or no, children? See, 972. And hundreds means it lies in between what are hundreds? Round up to the nearest hundreds is 900 and 1000. Okay, for round up to the nearest tens, we are checking the tens digit. Now we'll check the tens digit. So previously for tens we were checking the ones digit. Now we'll check the tens digit. Okay. So tens digit is 7. So the same rules again. What is the first rule? If the numbers are less than 5, we'll go to the smaller side. And if the numbers are greater than 5 or more than 5, means we'll go to the greater side. Okay. So now, what is the number here? 7. In tens place, what is the number? 7. So 7 is greater than 5. So which rule is implemented? Second rule. Second rule is greater than 5. Then we will go to the greater side. Greater side is 1. So 972 nearest to 972 is nearest to 1000. Approximate value is 1000. Clear, children? Okay. The next is the nearest, round off to the nearest 1000. So round off to the nearest 1000. So now let me take an example. 8,590 is a 4-digit number. Yes or no? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So for tens we will be checking the ones digit. For hundreds we are checking the tens digit, and for thousand we will check the hundreds digit. The same rules again. If the hundreds number or the hundreds digit is less than 5. Yes, the hundreds digit, first rule, if the hundreds digit is less than 5, you will go to the smaller side. And if it is greater than 5 or more than 5, then you will go to the greater side. So same rule again. Okay, so first, what are the thousands that the number is? 8,590 lies in between 8,000 and 9,000. That's all, children. 8,000 and 9,000. Now you have to check the hundreds place. Hundreds place is 5. 5 or more than 5. So it is equal to 5. What is the second rule will be? What is the second rule? You have to go to the greater side. So 8,590 nearest, round off to the nearest 1000 is
Okay. So some problems I'll give you in the notes, children, regarding these all topics. You people can complete it. Okay. Tomorrow I'll show you how to represent it on a number line and some problems related to our syllabus from the textbook. We'll do some problems and we will learn the concept more thoroughly. And even I'll give you some worksheets, children. Complete that worksheet and please write in the back side of the classwork worksheet with the answers. Clear, children? And the note should be very, very clear. Firstly, the definitions are there and then the topic and the important questions related to the topic. Okay, children? Thank you. Have a nice day. Take good care of